Welcome to the 2016 Sidchrome Project Car. Each month, we are taking you behind the scenes of an innovative, handcrafted car build. And for your chance to win this beast, simply purchase any quality Sidchrome product and enter your details at winwithsidchrome.com.au. This is George, the boss man at Python Vehicles. He's been building Cobras for 30 years and he puts his products to the test on the racetrack, taking on some of the world's best sports cars.
This is going to be one of a kind Cobra.
The man responsible for hand building this Sidchrome project car is Joe. He's George's trusted mechanic and has a real passion for his craft.
If you can't do it, get out of the way, because I'll do it.
And I'm Telfo, editor of Street Machine magazine. I'm here to document the madness.
Can you do me a favour? Let me do the work and you go make some phone calls up that end of the shop and leave me alone.
Done. I'm out of here. Done, dude.
Last year, Street Machine teamed up with Sidchrome to build a very special Volkswagen Combi. This year, however, we're going to build something with a lot more horsepower. So I'm down here at Python Vehicles Australia, where the guys are going to handcraft one of the coolest AC Cobra replicas on the planet.
The AC Cobras came from Britain back in the 50s and it was autocraft that introduced the mark to the world. Then a legendary person by the name of Carroll Shelby got introduced into the mix and basically turned the AC Cobra into the iconic sports car that it is today. Carroll's attitude basically was, if it doesn't go around corners, give it more horsepower so it can pick up speed in straight lines. So our cars follow that kind of psyche and that kind of iconic growth that Carroll Shelby has had. We've now designed a round tube chassis that brings not only an aesthetic pleasing of visual aestheticness to the vehicle, but also brings a uniqueness to the vehicle and takes it back to the old world style AC Cobras. It's going to have a unique V8 engine in it that'll make the car very exciting both visually and also give a certain amount of horsepower.
Mate, briefly tell us what you're up to today.
Okay, what's happened is the chassis come to me now. What I'll start doing is I'll weld our brake line mounts on, our oil filter relocation mounts on, steering rack mounts, and all the little bracketry that sort of hold hoses and pipes and componentry on. Get it ready so that we can start putting all the steering, suspension, the differential, the engine, transmission, get everything ready for that, and then we can start putting our body on. But yeah, it's just all the little things that people don't sort of take notice of that we take care of at this stage.
So while the boys here are busy on the chassis, we're going to go check out the body being made.
My name is Fran. I'm owner of Race Glass and our main business is car components. We produce moulds for old historic cars. We do funny car bodies, F100s, pretty much anything that you can possibly think of. We manufactured about 12 bodies for Python Vehicles over the last 5 years. Basically with fiberglass you start off with a mould. The raw fiberglass mat goes on into the mould. Then you roll it out with resin and then you roll out the air bubbles that could form air pockets between the actual mould and the fiberglass. Once it's all dry, you basically just twist the mould a little bit and then you pop the part out of the mould. Pretty cool. It's like a car in a can, you know.
All right, the body has arrived from Fran. It's been 4 weeks. It's amazing you can build a whole body in such a short time. The whole thing's looking amazing. We even have the signature Sidchrome spanner sunk into the body for posterity. Now Joe, tell us what you're going to do now.
Well, what we do at this stage, I mean, this is just the bare skin, and that's our body. There's 17 complete units or parts of the body. Once our chassis is completed, I start fitting everything to the chassis just as trial. Then I fit the body over that to make sure everything fits, everything's square, everything's nice, and then the body comes off again. It's not as mad as just gluing the body on and you're done. It's a huge process of getting the body to the point where it's got to be on the chassis and getting it onto the chassis. So that will come off at least 10 times before I'm happy to say, yes, that's ready to go on.
Mate, it's going to be a spectacular car. I think Carroll Shelby himself would be impressed and can't wait to see how you go with it.